So, as a huge fan of the Battlefield franchise, I just want this game to return to its former glory. Like around Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 for myself, Around that era, we had some momentum going. The franchise was not looking in such a dismay as it stands currently, right? We could actually recognize the roots of the franchise back in those times between Battlefield 3 and 4. Now, what if I told you we're about to go down the same scary road that the Battlefield franchise has been going down for ever, it seems like now? I think we just might. And I'm going to talk about the details in this video. So if that sounds good to you, make sure that you like this video. And also, if you care to stay up to date on all the shooter news and updates that you care about, consider subscribing today. Now, there has been a tweet circling around Twitter or X, whatever you care to call it, that has me very concerned about the next Battlefield iteration coming up. Now, Jeff Keighley, the host of the Game Awards, actually put out a tweet about the earning calls from EA, and he stated this. In today's earning call, EA CEO Andrew Wilson says that he's been playing the next Battlefield game with the development team, and it will be a tremendous live service, end quote. Now, y'all got to zoom in on me. A tremendous live service. They are already playing the next Battlefield game that you and I will be playing in the future, right? If we care to buy it, however it goes down. However, with that said, the key takeaway here is live service. Have we not learned anything about live service? It only works for particular games. It's not a cookie cutter setup where you could just throw live service in any experience and it just works and it just goes, right? You have those rare instances of Fortnite. Heck, you have a rare instance of a Hunt Showdown. The live service game model is nothing to brag about or nothing to get gamers really excited. That statement to me personally says, hey, we're going to do something more business-minded for our title. Does that usually entail fun at all? Do we get a fun game out of live service gaming? Do we get a decent product from you, EA? Do we have something that will actually stick around? These are things that we just don't see for this title. Like, let's be real, 2042, man, it just fell on its face. I came back to it here and there, and I had some fun, right? But it was nothing that was holding and just sticking with me. And again, that approach was live service. Now, the question that we need to ask ourselves is, what are we going to do different with this Battlefield to make this special, to make the gameplay addicting, to really engage our user base and community and have them go crazy for this title? Those are the questions and conversations that we need to have at earning calls to me, right? It's going to go business because earning calls are just for the shareholders, right? They want to progressively see what's going on with the business side of things in gaming. And yeah, these earning calls, live service gaming, that's going to be a buzzword thrown around all throughout. You know what I mean? But what's in it for us here? And I'm not liking what I'm hearing already. If anybody remembers, this is the same type of talk we were seeing for 2042. People were saying they're playing the game already and it's going to be a banger. Back then, though, however, they were promising a good game. You remember that, guys? They were promising a good game. Now here, we're just getting, this is going to be a tremendous live service. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Fuck a good game, I guess. It's going to be a tremendous live service. I promise you. Doesn't sound good to me. Fundamentals in video games is what carries you through. Is your premise of your title fun? Does it have a lasting appeal? Does it keep users engaged? Does it make gamers want to go tell their friends and tell other friends? Is it that type of vibe? 2042 wasn't giving that. So where are we really at with this? Are we going down the same hole and have we not learned anything from history? It really looks like things are not going to shape up well for this next coming Battlefield. Again, I'm jumping out the window early on this, but I got to lay out how I feel. I don't like the approach, how we're talking about this title already. It just seems like, hey, guys, this is going to be a profit earner for us. Fuck if the game's fun. Fuck if it has legs down the road or whatever the case is. But in that earnings call, listen, guys, I promise you, the next Battlefield, money, 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 y'all. Okay? And don't get it twisted. Abel Green loves some money. But my thing is this. I like fun. Fun above all. Creativity above all. That's me. That's how I roll. That's just how I roll. And again, don't get it twisted. I like money too. But talking about that in the aspects of the next Battlefield, knowing the current situation that that title is in currently, as we just learned, they're recently pulling the plug on support for Battlefield 2042. There won't be any further DLCs or anything in the next coming months here. So we know that they're winding down and they're moving on to the next Battlefield fully. And as we just heard, guys, some people are playing it. We don't know if it's fun, but we know that it's going to have a great live service coming to us. But let's keep it real. This is why I keep my pulse on X Defiant, Delta Force, Arena Breakout Infinite. This is why I rotate games, because you can't depend on any title to do anything for you. You have to go around and explore and see what works and see what titles are actually going to be worth talking about and sharing your opinions on, you know, because Battlefield could fall on its face again. And again, granted, this is an earnings call, right? This is more business talk than pleasure talk for the gamers, right? But still, I don't like the way that we're headed again. This doesn't sound like it's going to be anything that you and I have really been clamoring for. That's why games such as Delta Force, let's go back, Delta Force is able to come in and make noise here and have all the Battlefield people like doing a double take to see what their title is about, because they're feeding us what we want, what we initially wanted from Battlefield. And it just didn't come through with them. We got a half-baked game and broken promises left and right, and blatantly lied to, and the approach of the launch of this game as well. Trust has been lost, missteps have happened, and here we are, okay? Now we're all on the edge of our seat. Oh, well, let me not speak for everybody. I'm on the edge of my seat to check out Delta Force and what it has to bring and see if it could do anything remotely close to a Battlefield experience. And if it does so halfway decently, Abel Green is all the way there, brother. Okay? I'm there. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm there. I'm in this for fun. I'm in this for the next hot thing. You guys know me. I like to supply you guys with the shooters and things you guys should be up on. I'm trying to give you guys heat. And with Battlefield, it seems like we might be headed down that same treacherous road. Guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you did not check out my last video, be sure to click here, and I'll be sure to see you there.